Hello Physical Fiends, it is Jordan here with May's biggest physical releases. This is a top 10 of my choice, taking into account hype levels, importance, and of course a dollop of my own personal tastes, okay? In the comments let me know what you are looking forward to. Death End Request Code Z, I can't believe I said that, it's Code Z. This is releasing in North America this month. Europe will have to wait until June to get their physical releases. Now, the important thing about this is that the Nintendo Switch version of this was cancelled because of Nintendo's new guidelines. I've never seen those guidelines, I don't know what they are, but a handful of games fell victim to it and have not been allowed a Western release on Nintendo's console. However, the PlayStation 4 and 5 physicals are good to go. I'll have a video about this closer to release as I sample it for myself, but it's a JRPG, it's from Idea Factory, so don't expect, too much in terms of effort, but of their JRPG series, this is considered by most to be the best of their bunch. We'll have to see if it lives up to that. A horror-themed JRPG with some brutal scenes. I'm actually quite looking forward to giving it a go. It's coming in a standard edition as well as a limited edition, which has a big booby mousepad, art book with stories in it, and a soundtrack CD and some trading cards. Capcom Fighting Collection 2 is a huge release for many people, and I love what Capcom are doing with these retro game compilations. Initially, this was going to be an essential purchase even for me personally, but once it came to light that they are based off the arcade versions rather than the Dreamcast, it was put down a notch for me. All the bonus modes and things to add to replayability are gone. Just quite disappointing. I mean, who in their right mind would decide not to have the item shop in Power Stone 2? It is madness, but for those who care more about the fighting than the guff surrounding it, this is going to be a brilliant release with a big focus on more 3D games, which we don't see that often. Now, the physical release for this is going to be on Switch and PlayStation 4, but not in Europe. Once again, Capcom are letting Europeans down. North America, fine, but I am sure many of you over there will want to import it. So if you want this or any of the games in this video, please purchase them via the links in the description and the pinned comment. That massively helps support me in the best way possible to keep this channel going and to keep making useful physical content for you guys. VGP are a great company with favorable prices in Canadian buckage. The exchange rate is, I think it's okay right now. Plus they have free worldwide shipping on orders over 80 Canadian dollars, which is less than 60 American bucks. So yeah, go to town on that. What else is coming in May? Doom, The Dark Ages is releasing on PS5 and Xbox Series physically, at least I hope so. I don't truly know with these Xbox and PS5 physicals. Are they proper physicals? Let me know below. Now in a dark fantasy setting, this is a prequel to Doom 2016 to see how Doom guy got so pissed off. Definitely a bit of Evil Dead feeling with this one, and I'm sure it's going to be absolutely badass. Very few experiences in video games are as brutally satisfying as the Doom series. I'll admit, I've not given them enough time. I'm often too busy with, jailbait anime games, but this is something I hope to play one day. I even requested a review key for it, so we'll see. Elden Ring Nightreign is releasing physically on Xbox, PS5 and PS4. Again, I am open to being told about the true physical nature of these. This is a spin-off of the Elden Ring game. It's not a sequel, it's something a bit different. This is a total genre shift, using many of the same assets that the original game had, which I am all for. I don't mind reusing of assets if it means not wasting money, time, and so on. You can, have a quick turnaround for a new game. I mean, just look at Majora's Mask. That is a perfect example of asset reusage. This is now a roguelike, but thankfully, I believe deck building is on hold for this one. And you have a 30-minute run over a 3 in-game day period with mini-bosses between them. There are set character builds, and it could be decent. Could be. Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Ritas Rewind is getting a physical release this month after a successful enough digital release in December last year. I don't think this quite hit the heights as, it's clear Shredder's Revenge inspiration with some corners skipped, lacking in variety, character movesets, stiffer controls compared to its rivals. Those are the major criticisms. However, as a Power Rangers video game, not a series that is blessed with video game quality, it's a pretty good time. I think Power Rangers fans should be pretty pleased with it. Maybe overpriced, but hey, that Saban fella needs a payday. It's releasing on Switch and PS5 and is coming in a standard edition alongside what I assume will be a very popular deluxe edition, which comes with a fun green Power Ranger steelbook, poster, and trading cards. It's releasing right at the end of the month. Blades of Fire is releasing on PS5 and Xbox Series, and this is an action-adventure game from Mercury Steam, best known for their efforts on the Metroid Dread game and the 3 Castlevania Lords of Shadow games. Gameplay looks a little rough around the edges. They obviously don't have a big budget since it's published by 505 Games, but I'm personally liking what I'm seeing. Almost makes me nostalgic for the Xbox 360 era. It's the God of War one has at home. But hey, sometimes I will take, underproduced games over nauseous, overly produced games. You know what I mean? It's releasing on May 22nd. To finish off the Western physical releases, I'm gonna go for a left field choice with Roboquest. This is from Strictly Limited Games, and this is their first modern console release since Iron Meat, and pre-orders have been open for a couple of weeks now, with the physical releasing on PS5 at the end of May. It's only a European release, which you can get from Strictly Limited's website, or you can get it from VGP, who I'm sure will be much more convenient for most of you out there. It has a standard edition as well as a collector's edition, which comes with an art book, magnet, comic, poster, soundtrack CD, some really nice stuff, and the game itself has amazing reviews. I mean, just look at Steam and you'll see the positivity around it. Fast-paced first-person shooter with a cel-shaded style. That's not exactly unique, but it's really pleasing, and I am liking the look of this game a lot. Alright, now we delve into some imports. Games releasing physically in Japan and Asia in May. If you want to pre-order any of these, consider using the links below. I've also added Play Asia where applicable, and if you use those links, you can get 5% off if you use my code Jordan2025. Fantasy Life I, The Girl Who Steals Time, is probably the big one for many out there. This was supposed to be getting a Western physical release, however, that was until the game decided to go multi-platform. So Nintendo, the original Western distributor, I guess they decided not to be part of it anymore. So now, in Japan and Asia, this is releasing physically on Switch and PlayStation 5, and it will have English. I know the game has had a lot of bad PR, especially with the Western physical release being abandoned. I don't think that's quite Level 5's fault, they're struggling for cash, and if Nintendo pulled out, well, what can you do? But the price increase, that was the big thing. But hopefully the game is actually worth it. It's been a long time since the last game, which was a cult classic on the 3DS, and hopefully they've tried to make something bigger and better. This is going to be a major import exclusive. Fuga, Melodies of Steel 1, 2, and 3. It's technically 3 separate physical releases, so I'm cheating a little bit here, but forgive me because you have to put these 3 games together. I've been asking for these games physically since the first game, released all those years ago on the eShop. Now they're all releasing on the same day alongside the third game's digital release. You get 3 RPGs. They're not like proper world-spanning adventures or anything, more compact as you man a tank crew, and these are all about the narrative and stuff. Fun, tactical gameplay, great characters, stories, visuals. All 3 games will have English. You can buy them individually or in a triple pack collector's edition, and I cannot bloody wait. Mobile Suit Gundam Seed Battle Destiny Remastered is releasing in Japan and Asia this week, physically, of course. It's only coming on Nintendo Switch, and this is the first time the game has been in English. It was originally a Japanese-only PlayStation Vita game, but now we can experience it in the West, as long as we import it from Japan. As you may expect, it's an action game with over 100 mech suits that can all be upgraded. It's obviously not going to be the best-looking mech action game on the market right now, but it might end up being one of the most fun. I'm looking forward to giving it a go when it releases at the end of May. And there we have my 10 biggest physicals for May. Which ones are you looking forward to? Which one do you think I should have added Which ones do you think I should have ejected? If you watched all the way through, please leave me a clock emoji in honor of that girl who's stealing time. I don't know why she's stealing time, but I'm looking forward to finding out why she's stealing time from people. And of course, if you want to pre-order any of them, then you can support me in the best way possible by using the links in the description. I promise you, all the websites I link to are really good. They're not trying to scam you or anything, okay? And I do use them myself, so yeah, I trust them, and yeah, they offer a good service to you guys. Take care.